We are live, June 3rd, 2025. Let's get into the charts and our levels. Our narrative according to Power of 3, is bearish. But at the moment, if it falls below this 830 open, I'm gonna change my bias to a sideways market. And if it trades in between our pre-market highs, that's a no trade for me on our options. I only want to trade breakouts, the upside or to the downside. And let's get into the levels. Pre-market highs 21,555.25, 8:30 open 21,541, midnight open 21,462, and pre-market lows 21,398.5. Okay. We have 10 a.m. news, so unless this provides a catalyst onto the upside, I won't have any interest. So let us see. So if it keeps chopping in between the zone, I'm just gonna sit back and observe the price action. But other than that, I'm not gonna force anything. My main edge, after kind of gathering strategies and observing some of the masters out there, I do want to trade a breakout system, where there is at least 2, 3, 4 plus 5R of risk reward. And let's see what the market gives us today. Let's see, the first 5 minutes is closed. Very good volume, a lot of selling pressure from level to level. We have a double support here in terms of the levels. Let's see. This on its own, from the first 3 minutes, is a bearish formation, but that doesn't say, that doesn't mean that it's gonna keep on doing. Where is the pen? Doesn't mean it's gonna keep on doing that, because it can very well do right back up like that. Just commenting this in case I want to review my VODs in this live stream. So it is bearish in terms of price action formation on the 1 minute chart, but according to the stochastics, it's primed for a bounce. It's clearly oversold, so I might want to rally up a little bit. So mixed signals at the moment, which is why if it's in the middle of a channel, we don't trade, especially in the breakout system. So if I was a scalper, this might be a particular edge where I scalp the lows, buy the lows, and short the intra highs. But I'm not in that game to do that. Not in the game to do that. Back up we go. Back up we go. So I'm looking for a pullback to this white line, and then I'm going to enter in long. It has to hold that white line. It has to hold this white line if for me to be long. That's exactly lining up with our pre-market highs for me to take a long position.
Order filled.
Okay, we'll be in. We're in. We are in. I won't take partials unless it's 2R. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense for me unless it comes up that high. So, yeah, nothing more to say about that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, 1R, 1R, rip up, rip up. It's good. Oh yeah, keep on ripping. Rip up, rip up. So it's forming a nice cup formation, which is another breakout pattern. So I have even more confidence to be long here. So definitely don't want to take any partials until I hit 2R. But just in case something happens, I'm going to have the screen up. If it pulls back all the way here to knock me out for a loss, so be it. But otherwise, okay, this might be an ad somewhere. Hang on, let's see. If it doesn't break below this white line or holds above this is another ad if I wanted to. Wow, that was insane. That swept all the lows. Now this is bullish onto the upside. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect textbook cup break. Oh, oh, let's see. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Nice 20%. Still not enough. We need 2R. We need 2R. So let's see if it's gonna fail the breakout. It's the third time it's testing. Textbook cup formation. Textbook. Okay. It should go. It should go. Another potential ad site right here, but holds this line. So this was an ad right here. If you were late to the trade, and if this line holds, it's even more bullish. But I'm not adding here because I have a double position with futures and options. So I already doubled up here because it's a breakout system. Breakout system. Breakout system. So once the futures hit 1200, I'll take off a partial position unless it just rips up, unless it just kind of shows me no reasons why I should fade the move. Oh yeah, rip up, rip up. 1200. I take four off. Oh my goodness. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. So if we close this up here, we'll take off 8% of our position and then we'll let the runners run. Let the runners run, baby. So at 10:07, there was a low being formed right here, and I did not like the break of it. It just and that assumption was right. I wanted it to hold, but as it was trending downward, I did not like that, so we were out. But if it holds this white line, I'm gonna also have another entry back in, so I'm gonna hang on. We might be in for another trade. I just like a second 1 minute candle for confirmation. If it holds this, I just like a second candle. Good, very good. Definitely looking for a re-entry. Let's see though.
I'm looking for longs right now. Yup.
Okay, I want to wait for a third candle because that was very aggressive on the 1 minute. Just want to see where this ends up. This candle right here, it should close above this white line, and if it doesn't, um, that I have to keep on waiting for a confirmation. But it should close above this white line. But if it breaks out above this 21 moving average, we might have a decreased position size. But let's see. It should close above this white line.
15-minute charts giving me reversal signs too, so I'm just trying to stay very patient.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't like how aggressive these two were, so it has to stay above the white line. Has to stay above the white line.
Watch it.
Okay, we are in again. We are in again. It's going to be a much tighter stop loss, so if it passes this white line, I'm going to be out in this position. No need to risk my profits. This is going to be a little of a scalp for me.
Not loving where price is sitting at currently. Trying to stay patient. There's mixed signs to both directions. There's signs for up and there's signs for down.
Yep, I agree
As
with
far as my
that.
trade, trying to be very.
So with that said, I still have my uh, I still have my original parameters for my orb trade, but at the same time, I have levels where I can take partial profits on the sudden push up or the push down. I believe this will hit my 3R target, but doesn't mean I can't Take this for the upside potential. Great, perfect, perfect. Again at 2R here, I'm going to take some partials. But let's see what it does.
Why won't it come down? Well, price is pushing up. Just because it goes up doesn't mean it has to come down right away.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. Come on, puppy. Give us something. Strong close here. Went open to longs. So we have conflicting information for our 1 minute and our 5 minute or 15 minute. They're all saying different things to us. It's absolutely nothing. Completely insane.
Okay, I'm going to close that. Felt a little emotional. Just didn't like how it was trending sideways like that. That was me being a little emotional. We closed a little bit above, but yeah, not my best work. Just didn't like, maybe because I heard Jay Dunn talking about it. Yep, and it just rips up. And maybe I heard Jay Dunn and that biased me, so.
Yeah, no short setups up here for me yet. Only thing I'm watching for right now is likely a longs to test to high.
You can see where Jay Dunn's talking about on the 5 minute chart, because he would have liked this 1010 candle to have more volume than the 1005 candle, but it didn't. And that is very confusing. We
No trades yet.
original entry for this big 3R trade is now over, so the best you can do now is take a scalp, which I did from 1011 to 1015. Yeah, now it's touching this again. Yeah, this would have been an emotional moment for me, but we did take some profits at this level, 1015. Yep, when it was retesting the 21 moving average, still holding it very well. very still holding it very well. Let's see. Yeah, very well. Since there's no decay on the futures, I can hold this position that you can see on their screen. So let's take a screenshot. Okay, yeah. So we can have it for the YouTube posts, so that we can update you guys.
So there's Mr. Gene, that's correct. Okay.
Oh, nice. And of course, it'll peekaboo up to 2R. Yep, 2R right there. Let's see, how much would that have been worth? Not bad, not bad. Okay. Yeah, that's why I gotta trust my own analyses versus the experts. Yeah, I should have had the line right here, but I didn't trust my analyses.
Wait to DR. I'd love to see a
My own.
pullback.
This looks like a slow grind higher for our take profit. Um, Unless there's another pullback like that, which is super unlikely in my opinion from watching price action. I think it's likely more to do that versus doing that. That's what I think, at least. It's way more likely. Oh, another non-hold. All right, let's see if it holds. So, based on my theory right here, if it breaks, oh wow, another strong hold. Based on some of the price action theories, the more often it tests a line, the more likely it is to break it. So that's how many tests. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the moment with this current present candle. Super high likelihood that it's gonna break, just from what I'm observing with the price action. But then again, it can do whatever it wants. I'm not here to predict. I'm here to react to what it's gonna do. So if it breaks, what am I gonna do? I don't have a strategy for that, so I'll probably watch it to hit one of these levels again and then wait for the breakout. For me. For me. Okay, I don't have any levels above because price action from last week definitely uh, touched those levels. So I only have a couple of support levels. How far are my support levels actually? Only a couple support levels at 21,075. So 21,100, and we are about 600, 500 points away. Unless we get some super political or geopolitical news. But otherwise, we trade what's in front of us. It's a slide? Okay. That was weird. This would have probably been the exit that I would have been looking for. Let's see what that is on the options chain. Okay, kind of close to where I was before, so yeah, it would have been exactly where I was before. For the future trade, I can't take partial profits. I like to do an all or nothing. I'm just testing out my system to see what would happen. Because I'm trading zero DTs on the options, I will be implementing a different strategy. So that's why you saw I took partials at 2R, and then we had this vomit down, and then I re-entered, but the velocity was super slow, so I took an emotional exit right here at 10:15. So that's been my actually, I took 3 trades today. Let's see if it respects these levels right here. So, still in the possibility that I can take another long. So for the past, when did this start? So for the past 15 minutes, just a consolidation between here and here. So no new positions for me. I'm not going to move my stop to break even though I'm up 1.5 bar, and at one point twice I was up 2 R on my futures. Still above these white lines are daily levels, still above the 20 VWAP. On the 5 minute, it's above our VWAP and our 21 moving average on the 5 minute. We're going to hold this position, no more options. Volume velocity has went down below 20,000 per futures contract. That's not my strategy to trade. So, all right, I will close the live stream. I will post this current pending trade. If I have to have a prediction, I think it will hit my 3R target. I just can't sit for it since I have some work to do in the afternoon. But hope everyone has had a great Tuesday trading session, and we will resume our trading journey Wednesday tomorrow.